Okay, welcome. Hello. So let's look at this quickly. For GJ, I was anticipating sales on the break of this support. Okay, the low made because lower low, lower high. Okay, on the break of the lower low, I was anticipating more sales. Then my stop loss was placed here. In fact, this was done before the trade was activated. Those of you who are on the Telegram, free Telegram group, perhaps partook in with us in this trade. Then those of you who are live with me definitely know what transpired before it transpired. Okay, and look at what happened. This trade just smacked down. Just one 30-minute candle was what gave me my TP. Something that was prepared, anticipated, and boom, in just less than 1 hour. In fact, 30 minutes precisely. TP was hit, then this buy stop was removed. As you can see, there is no pending order for buys here. It was removed since the sell stop got activated. So GJ played out very well. For gold played out beautifully, just like we anticipated that buys could come any moment from now with respect to the card CPI. So the card CPI did some beautiful stuff in favor of the gold. If you want to understand how this influenced the gold later on yesterday, you have to watch the forecast for yesterday. It was published for yesterday. I wouldn't want to go deep into explaining the forecast and all of that. Yeah, that reminds me, if you have not hit the notification button after subscribing, let me give you a few seconds. Subscribe, hit the notification button, comment, and the last but not the least, give it a like. If you've not done this, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, hit the notification button, comment, and like. Okay, let's proceed then. So this candle here that has closed, I'm not counting the open candle. This closed candle is this one here. If you check this one, those of you who know how to identify candles is this one. This kind of indecision is this one here. So barely after it was forecasted, 1, 2, 3, in less than 1 hour 30 minutes, this one that made it to the second hour was what pumped it like this. And remember what I said, this is all of my only sales could come below one. Just watch the forecast for yesterday. Let's not spend too much time talking about yesterday's post analysis too much, because yesterday's uploaded video will give in details what I actually wanted to say. But as you can see, it played out and retraced. So let's see what gold is doing today and give our own 2 cents on what we anticipate to see. For the time being, I am going to, let's go straight to the point. This is it. Go straight to the point. Okay. For GJ, as in British pound Japanese yen, I'm just skeptical about taking any sales because I don't want to take my sales into a demand order block or demand zone, or what other name do we call it, into support. Okay, I don't want to take sales into support. Okay, because so many orders are waiting to be filled here. It could play out because just to give a little tip of the iceberg, this played out the last time. If you remember, I was like cold taking any sales here because the take profit to be deep inside the demand zone. If you remember, those of you who have been following me, you can watch. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, watch the video for 16th, 15th, 16th of June. this forecast was given, and I was like, taking sales down. Most persons who were like, oh, this stop loss is not wide, but look at, nothing is too wide. Just allow the market do what it's going to do. You do your own part. Okay, be unemotional, stay hard. Okay, just be like a robot. Market does not respect emotions. So this is what I looked at. Price came down, almost tapped it, flinched up, entered back into like, let it be. If it comes to my stop loss, it's 1 hour, and it dipped again. Voila, TP hit then, as if somebody chased it away from this zone. The same thing. None of them could break and close into this zone. In fact, from this demand zone here, this was the first level. This is a reinforced level. So it was as if they were just scared of doing anything under here. More scared here, however, more scared here. So just like, okay, let's let it be. So that same scenario, I don't want to just believe that it could just repeat. If it does, good. But for right now, I just want to like, I'm not going to take any sales anticipating that it should give me a deeper distance. Rather, I would prefer to take a counter trend buy, okay, than to take a sell, because it's already close to the demand zone. Okay, that is for GJ. Let's look at for gold. For gold. Okay, for gold, what we are looking at is quite simple. Yeah, sells is already trying to play out. Buys, so sells Z1, buys will come, okay, above here. So I'll be more prone to taking buys, but sells would play out because we are taking counter trend sells. So this sell that's playing out now, yeah, it's possible that it could dip further. So this demand order block here. Okay, this bullish candles you see printed, it came with purpose. I'm sure it came with volume as well. Then this sell is just like, you know what happens, no matter how strong you are, after you've rode your bicycle for a while, you would require some rest. So this is the rest price is given until it does what? Pumps again. Okay, so this is for gold. So I'm anticipating buys and sells below here. Let's look at for Bitcoin, the last but not the least. Bitcoin is sort of quite confused. It doesn't know what it's going to do, whether it's going to rally or it's going to do what? Drop. But no, let's wait to see. As you can see, it's in this particular zone. This zone is just an indifferent zone. It doesn't know whether it will go up, it doesn't know whether it will drop. So let's wait and see what price action gives us. So that is what I have for you today. Um, Digest, watch it once, watch it twice until you understand it deeply. And if you fail to grasp the meaning of this, just watch the forecast for yesterday to give you an added advantage to understand what the forecast for today is saying. Okay, so for Bitcoin, it's simple: buys above here, sells below here. So it's as simple as this. This is scenario 1, this is scenario 2. So it's as simple as this. That's all for now. Cheers, bye. And don't forget to subscribe, hit notification, comment and like.